The process of making an ancient Egyptian mummy can be truly shocking. This video is best watched after a meal. The ancient Egyptians believed the soul never perished, and after death, it would remain attached to the body or a statue. That's why bodies were turned into mummies, in hopes of being reborn one day. First, every inch of the body was thoroughly cleaned before the process could begin. Next, the organs had to be removed one by one. Starting with the head, a chisel was inserted through the left nostril to break apart the brain. Then, with a long spoon, the brain tissue and fluids were scooped out. Once the skull was empty, special medicines and spices were packed inside the head. When it came to the abdominal organs, things were much simpler. A knife was used to open the body, and the liver, stomach, and intestines were removed. The Egyptians believed the heart was the seat of the soul and wisdom, so it was the only organ left in the body. The other organs were washed in palm oil, wrapped in bundles of pine resin, and stored in jars for preservation. As for the empty body cavity, it was filled with natron and other substances. The entire body was covered with salt and left for about 40 days, until all the moisture was drawn out. Then the fillers were removed and replaced with myrrh and dried citrus peel. Finally, the incisions were sewn up. But even now, the mummy was only half finished. It still needed to be beautified. Cloth was stuffed into sunken areas for support, and wine and beeswax were used to treat and smooth the skin. This kept the skin supple and moist. A final layer of pine resin was applied to prevent dampness. After all this, the mummy was both well preserved and refined. Lastly, charms were wrapped along with linen bandages. During this solemn and sacred process, priests recited spells as they wrapped. This final stage alone took 15 days. In the end, to complete a mummy required a full 70 days. Little did they know back then, they were creating a work of art.